Imagination is everything. Imagination is the most extraordinary gift we possess. It is the bridge between what is and what could be, the force that allows us to dream, create, and transform our lives. Without imagination, progress would cease, and possibilities would remain out of reach. But when we tap into its power, we unlock a world where anything is achievable. Today, I want to remind you of one simple truth. Imagination isn't just a luxury, it's the foundation of everything remarkable. Let's explore how this incredible ability can shape your future and lead you toward the life you've always envisioned. Imagination is the blueprint for success. Every extraordinary achievement starts with a simple act of imagination. Before a skyscraper touches the clouds, it is first envisioned in the mind of an architect. Before a groundbreaking invention changes the world, it begins as an idea, a dream, or a vision. Imagination is the first step in creating anything of value. It is the blueprint for success. Imagine this: you're standing at the edge of a blank canvas, holding the brush of your dreams. Without imagination, the canvas remains empty, but with it, you can paint a picture of the life you desire. This act of envisioning doesn't just guide your actions, it shapes the very direction of your journey. The clearer your vision, the stronger your ability to bring it to life. Imagination, therefore, is the starting point for setting meaningful goals and laying out the steps to achieve them. The beauty of imagination is its boundlessness. It doesn't conform to the limitations of reality. When you allow yourself to imagine freely, you give yourself permission to dream beyond your circumstances. No matter how impossible something might seem, your imagination serves as a safe space to explore what-if scenarios. It's here that innovation is born, where solutions are discovered, and where courage begins to grow. Take a moment to think about the most inspiring individuals throughout history. What sets them apart? It isn't just their talent or their hard work, it's their ability to see what others could not. Visionaries like inventors, artists, entrepreneurs, and leaders share a common trait: they dared to imagine a world different from the one they lived in. This act of imagination became their roadmap, guiding them to turn those dreams into tangible results. But here's the catch: imagination is only as powerful as the belief and commitment behind it. You can create the most vivid, inspiring vision of success, but without believing in it and acting upon it, it remains just a dream. Imagination, when combined with action, transforms into a tool for building the life you want. This is why it's vital to nurture and protect your imagination. Feed it with inspiring ideas, challenge it with big goals, and surround it with possibilities. Imagination also works as a compass, guiding you through uncertain times. When you face setbacks, your imagination can remind you of your destination, helping you stay motivated. It keeps you focused on where you're going, even when the road ahead seems unclear. It helps you see challenges not as barriers, but as opportunities to grow and adapt. In your own life, think of your imagination as the foundation of your success. What kind of life do you see for yourself? What do you want to create, achieve, or experience? The moment you start to visualize those answers, you've already begun building your blueprint. The clearer and more detailed that blueprint becomes, the easier it is to take actionable steps to bring it to life. Imagination isn't just a fleeting thought, it's a tool of transformation. When used with intention, it becomes the starting point for creating anything you desire. Let your imagination take the lead, and you'll soon discover that no dream is too big, no goal is too far, and no success is out of reach. Everything you achieve begins here in the power of your imagination. Your mind shapes your reality. The mind is an incredibly powerful tool, capable of shaping the reality you experience every single day. What you focus on and imagine with belief influences not only your actions, but also the outcomes you achieve. The truth is, the world you live in is often a reflection of the thoughts you hold in your mind. Your imagination has the ability to mold your perception of reality and ultimately the results you get in life. Consider this: when you vividly imagine something, your mind begins to believe it as if it were real. Athletes use this principle all the time. They mentally rehearse their performances, visualizing themselves crossing the finish line or making the winning shot. This mental imagery doesn't just boost their confidence, it conditions their brain to act in alignment with what they've imagined. The same principle applies to your everyday life. What you repeatedly visualize with emotion and clarity begins to feel natural, and you unconsciously take steps toward turning it into reality. Your thoughts influence your beliefs, and your beliefs influence your actions. When you imagine yourself as confident, capable, and successful, you begin to act in ways that reflect those qualities. You speak with assurance, you approach challenges with determination, and you carry yourself with a sense of purpose. Conversely, if your imagination is filled with fear, doubt, or negativity, those thoughts will shape your actions as well, often limiting what you're willing to try or achieve. The mind doesn't distinguish between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. This is why it's so important to focus your imagination on the outcomes you want, rather than the fears or obstacles you're trying to avoid. For example, if you constantly think about failure, your mind will focus on those possibilities, increasing your chances of hesitation, self-doubt, and missed opportunities. On the other hand, if you imagine success and see yourself overcoming obstacles, your mind will begin to look for solutions and pathways to make that vision a reality. The concept of shaping reality through imagination isn't about wishful thinking, it's about directing your focus. When you think about something often enough, your brain begins to prioritize it. It starts filtering the information you encounter, highlighting opportunities and solutions that align with your dominant thoughts. This is known as the reticular activating system, RAS, a part of your brain that acts like a gatekeeper, deciding what deserves your attention. If you focus on success, your RAS will highlight things that help you achieve it. If you focus on negativity, it will do the same. Now think about this in your own life. If you wake up imagining a day filled with stress and problems, your mind will zero in on every inconvenience, magnifying them and confirming your expectation. But if you wake up imagining a day filled with productivity and positivity, your brain will focus on opportunities and moments of progress. It's not magic, it's simply the way your mind works. To shape your reality, start by shaping your thoughts. Spend time each day visualizing your goals, imagining yourself achieving them with clarity and emotion. Picture the details, how you'll feel, what it will look like, and the impact it will have on your life. The more vividly you imagine this, the stronger the impression it makes on your mind. Combine this with action, and you'll find yourself moving steadily toward your vision. Remember, your mind is the architect of your future. What you hold in your imagination becomes the foundation upon which your reality is built. By focusing your thoughts on what you want, rather than what you fear, you unlock the ability to create a life that aligns with your dreams. Shape your thoughts, and you will shape your world. Imagination fuels innovation and creativity. Imagination is the spark that fuels innovation and creativity. It's the ability to see beyond the obvious, to think outside the box, and to explore possibilities that haven't yet been realized. Everything we enjoy today, from the technology we use to the art we admire, began in someone's imagination. It's the birthplace of progress, and it holds the key to solving the challenges of tomorrow. At its core, imagination allows you to create something from nothing. It empowers you to ask questions that others overlook. What if there's a better way? What could I do differently? How can I create something extraordinary from what already exists? These questions open the door to groundbreaking ideas. When paired with action and persistence, imagination transforms into a powerful tool that drives change and pushes boundaries. Consider the world's greatest innovators and visionaries. From inventors like Thomas Edison to modern-day pioneers in technology, their success was rooted in their ability to imagine a reality that didn't yet exist. Edison didn't just see darkness, he imagined a world illuminated by electric light. The Wright brothers didn't just see birds in the sky, they imagined humans taking flight. These individuals weren't bound by what was, they dared to see what could be. That's the power of imagination. Innovation is not limited to major inventions or global breakthroughs. It happens in everyday life. When you approach problems with an imaginative mindset, you unlock creative solutions that others might overlook. For example, imagine you're working on a challenging project at your job. A fixed mindset might focus on the obstacles, but an imaginative mindset asks, how can I approach this differently? This shift in perspective often leads to fresh ideas and creative solutions. Imagination doesn't just fuel creativity in tangible ways, it also inspires intangible shifts in perspective. By imagining a better future, you motivate yourself to take steps toward making it a reality. When you picture yourself excelling in your career, overcoming challenges, or achieving personal goals, you ignite a fire within yourself to act. This mental rehearsal not only builds confidence but also creates a roadmap for turning your ideas into actions. One of the most remarkable aspects of imagination is its ability to connect unrelated ideas. Creativity often stems from combining two or more concepts that initially seem unrelated. For instance, the invention of the smartphone wasn't just about making phone calls, it was about combining communication, computing, and portability into a single device. This type of innovative thinking begins with imagination seeing connections where others see none. Imagination also fosters resilience in the face of failure. When things don't go as planned, your imagination can help you pivot and find new solutions. It allows you to reframe setbacks not as endings but as opportunities to try again from a different angle. This mindset is critical for innovation because progress is rarely linear. The most creative and groundbreaking ideas often emerge after multiple attempts and failures. It's important to understand that imagination thrives in an environment of curiosity and openness. To fuel your creativity, you must allow yourself the freedom to explore ideas without fear of judgment or failure. This means silencing your inner critic and embracing the unknown. Some of the greatest innovations were once considered impossible or even absurd. But those who dared to imagine didn't let skepticism hold them back, they let their vision guide them. To cultivate imagination, you must also make time for it. In today's fast-paced world, where distractions are constant, it's easy to overlook the importance of daydreaming, brainstorming, or simply allowing your mind to wander. Yet these moments of mental freedom are often when your most creative ideas take shape. Protecting time to think, explore, and imagine is not a luxury, it's a necessity for unlocking your potential. In your own life, imagination can lead to personal innovation. Think about the challenges you face and the goals you want to achieve. How can you approach them creatively? What solutions can you imagine that haven't been tried yet? When you give yourself permission to dream and think boldly, you'll discover opportunities and pathways that others miss. Imagination is also a powerful tool for collaboration. When you share your ideas with others and listen to theirs, you create an environment where creativity can flourish. Different perspectives fuel imagination, leading to innovative solutions that are greater than what any one person could achieve alone. Collaboration combined with imagination has the power to transform industries, communities, and even the world. Imagination is not just a tool for creativity, it's a mindset. It's about looking at the world with curiosity and wonder, believing that new possibilities are always within reach. It's about daring to dream big, thinking differently, and taking bold steps toward turning those dreams into reality. Whether you're solving problems, pursuing your goals, or simply striving to grow, imagination will always be your most valuable ally. So dare to imagine. Dream of solutions, creations, and futures that defy the ordinary. Let your imagination fuel your actions and watch as the impossible becomes possible. Innovation starts in the mind, but its impact is felt in the world. Imagination unlocks inner potential. Imagination isn't just a tool for envisioning new inventions or creative ideas. It's a key to unlocking your own untapped potential. It allows you to step beyond the limitations of your current circumstances, explore the boundaries of your capabilities, and see a version of yourself that you've never known. When harnessed, your imagination can guide you toward personal growth, inspire transformation, and enable you to achieve feats that once seemed impossible. Your inner potential is vast, yet most people only tap into a fraction of it. Why? Because they allow their current circumstances, doubts, and fears to dictate their actions. Imagination serves as a gateway to break free from these constraints. It empowers you to visualize the person you want to become, and in doing so, it provides a roadmap for achieving that transformation. Let's begin by understanding the relationship between imagination and self-belief. The greatest obstacle to reaching your full potential is often not external challenges, but internal limitations. Self-doubt, fear of failure, and a lack of confidence can keep you stuck in mediocrity. However, when you use your imagination to vividly picture a stronger, more capable version of yourself, you begin to shift your mindset. You see possibilities where you once saw limitations. You begin to believe that growth and success are not only possible but inevitable with the right effort and determination. This concept is often referred to as mental rehearsal. Athletes, performers, and high achievers across industries use it to imagine themselves succeeding before they take action. For instance, a sprinter visualizes crossing the finish line first, feeling the wind on their face, and hearing the cheers of the crowd. A speaker imagines delivering their speech with confidence, seeing the engaged faces of their audience, and hearing the applause. These mental rehearsals don't just prepare the mind, they condition the body and emotions to align with success. When the time comes to perform, they act as if they've already succeeded because in their imagination they have. You can apply this same principle in your life. If you're facing a challenge, imagine yourself overcoming it. If you're striving toward a goal, picture yourself already achieving it. Visualize the details, the emotions, the sights, the sounds. By doing this consistently, you train your mind to focus on solutions rather than obstacles. You begin to act in alignment with the vision you've created, taking steps that bring you closer to realizing it. Imagination also has the power to unlock hidden talents and skills. Many people go through life without ever discovering their true capabilities, simply because they've never dared to imagine themselves achieving something extraordinary. Imagination encourages exploration. It pushes you to ask, what if I could learn a new skill? What if I could achieve this goal? What would it take to make it happen? These questions ignite curiosity and inspire action, leading you to discover strengths you didn't know you had. For example, think about individuals who pick up a new hobby or passion later in life: painting, writing, playing an instrument, or starting a business. Often this journey begins with a simple act of imagination. They picture themselves trying something new, enjoying the process, and eventually excelling at it. This initial spark of imagination gives them the courage to take the first step, and each step after that reveals more of their hidden potential. Imagination is also a critical tool for resilience. Life is full of challenges and setbacks, but your ability to imagine a brighter future can provide the strength you need to keep going. When you face adversity, your imagination allows you to see beyond the immediate struggle and picture a time when you've overcome it. This vision gives you hope and motivation to persevere, even when the odds seem stacked against you. Imagination can transform your relationship with fear. Fear often stems from the unknown or the possibility of failure. But when you use your imagination to vividly picture success, you begin to replace fear with excitement. Instead of dwelling on what could go wrong, you focus on what could go right. This shift in perspective empowers you to take risks, try new things, and step out of your comfort zone, all of which are essential for unlocking your potential. Another remarkable aspect of imagination is its ability to foster personal growth. Growth requires change, and change often begins in the mind. When you imagine yourself growing, whether it's becoming more disciplined, improving your skills, or achieving a specific goal, you create a mental blueprint for transformation. This blueprint serves as a guide, helping you align your actions with your aspirations. For instance, imagine you want to become more confident. Start by visualizing what confidence looks and feels like for you. Picture yourself walking into a room with your head held high, speaking with clarity and conviction, and handling challenges with ease. The more vividly you imagine this version of yourself, the more you'll start to embody those traits in real life. Over time, your actions and mindset will align with the confident image you've created in your imagination. Imagination is not just about dreaming, it's about believing and acting. To unlock your potential, you must pair your imaginative vision with deliberate effort. When you combine imagination with discipline, persistence, and action, you create a powerful synergy that propels you toward your goals. You begin to see progress, and each small success reinforces your belief in your ability to achieve more. Imagination connects you with your purpose. By envisioning the impact you want to make, the goals you want to achieve, and the life you want to live, you gain clarity about your values and priorities. This clarity provides direction, helping you focus your energy on what truly matters. It's the difference between drifting through life and living with intention. Imagination is the key that unlocks your inner potential. It allows you to see beyond your current circumstances, believe in your ability to grow, and take action toward becoming the best version of yourself. By using your imagination to visualize success, explore new possibilities, and stay resilient in the face of challenges, you can tap into strengths and capabilities you never knew existed. Dream boldly, believe deeply, and act courageously. Your imagination will guide you to heights you never thought possible. Imagination shapes the future. The future is not some distant, abstract concept that happens to us. It is something we shape every single day through our actions, decisions, and most importantly, our imagination. Imagination is the blueprint for tomorrow. It gives us the ability to dream, to innovate, and to create a reality that does not yet exist. Every great achievement, every transformative invention, and every personal success began in the mind as an idea, a vision, or a spark of possibility. Consider this. Everything you see around you, from the devices we use to the infrastructure of the world, once existed solely in someone's imagination. The bridges we cross, the skyscrapers that touch the sky, and the technologies that connect us globally all started with someone envisioning a possibility and having the courage to turn it into reality. In this way, imagination is not just a tool for individuals, it is the engine of human progress. At a personal level, imagination is what allows you to take control of your future. When you imagine the life you want to live, you give yourself a target, a destination to strive toward. This vision serves as your compass, guiding your decisions and actions. Without imagination, you are like a ship without a map, adrift and uncertain. But with imagination, you have the ability to chart your course and navigate toward your dreams, no matter how distant they may seem. The key to using imagination to shape your future lies in clarity and vividness. It's not enough to have vague ideas or wishful thinking. To truly harness the power of imagination, you must paint a detailed picture of the future you want to create. What does it look like? How does it feel? What emotions do you experience when you've achieved your goals? The clearer and more specific your vision, the more compelling and motivating it becomes. This vision fuels your determination, energizes your efforts, and keeps you focused even when challenges arise. For example, let's say you aspire to build a successful career. Instead of simply imagining yourself being successful, take the time to define what success means to you. Visualize yourself in the role you desire. Picture the office, the people you work with, and the impact you're making. Imagine the sense of accomplishment and fulfillment you feel. By immersing yourself in this vision, you create a powerful mental image that drives your actions. You'll start to notice opportunities, develop skills, and take steps that align with the future you've imagined. But imagination does more than just inspire action, it also empowers innovation. To shape the future, you must be willing to think beyond the constraints of the present. Imagination allows you to ask what if and challenge the status quo. It enables you to envision new solutions to old problems, to see opportunities where others see obstacles, and to dream of possibilities that others might dismiss as impossible. Think about the inventors, artists, and pioneers who have changed the world. They didn't limit themselves to what already existed. They imagined what could be. Thomas Edison didn't just improve upon the existing forms of light. He imagined a future where darkness could be banished at the flick of a switch. The Wright brothers didn't settle for faster ground transportation. They imagined humans soaring through the skies. These individuals used their imagination to expand the boundaries of what was possible, and in doing so, they reshaped the world. You can do the same in your own life. Whether you're pursuing a personal goal, starting a business, or making a difference in your community, your imagination gives you the ability to create something unique. Don't be afraid to dream big or think differently. The future is shaped by those who dare to imagine it differently than the present. Another important aspect of imagination is its role in resilience. The journey to shaping your future is rarely smooth or easy. There will be setbacks, challenges, and moments of doubt. In these times, your imagination can be a source of strength. It allows you to look beyond the immediate obstacles and see the bigger picture. When you imagine the future you're working toward, you remind yourself why the effort is worth it. This vision helps you stay motivated and determined, even when the path is difficult. By using your imagination to create a clear and compelling vision, you empower yourself to take action, innovate, and overcome challenges. The future is not something that happens to you, it is something you create. Dream boldly, act decisively, and believe deeply. Your imagination holds the power to shape the world and your place within it.